Giants. I'm Kate Scott, joining me as always, my partner in crime, Brock Heward, and we are excited to bring you this NFL Divisional Round game. Well, excited the word that you and I get to use, Brock, as do all these great fans in attendance, but for the players down on the field, I think a better word to discuss in this situation might be pressure.
I don't think there's any question about that, Kate. With every one of these playoff rounds, that pressure just grows. It increases. That Super Bowl gets closer and closer. And your game, well, it's got to increase with it. If you can't take your level of play up a notch from the previous week, can't rise to the occasion and find that extra gear befitting the situation we're in, well, that's the week you're going.
Here's someone from a family of punters, Ryan Stonehouse, on to punt on fourth. Begins his return at the 16. And he gets his offense in better field position here to start. Up close to the 30. So the Giants out and getting set for their first drive. They're led out by the legend over in LSU, the former #1 overall pick in 2020, Joe Burrow.
Well, here we go, Kate. That good old adage, that good old question of rust versus rest. Yep, this QB and his buddies, they all had the week off. They're rested, they feel good. But will they be rusty? This opening series, a big one to get them in rhythm.
And he only picked up about 3 yards there before they got to him. It's second down.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Here we go. Stop.
They run it from the gun with Elliott. He won't be able to get past the line, and very quickly, Brock, they're going to be facing 3rd down to begin this ball game. They're the top dog for the upcoming postseason, and we all know that is so important, Brock, because it's going to give their injured guys that extra week of recovery as they try to get back out there for a postseason run.
Yeah, Kate, and here's now the key. With that #1 seed and that bye week secured in your pocket, you just do not want to add anybody to that injured list. And if that extra week of rest can help somebody, anybody, get back out there, what a lift for the postseason.
Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. Burrow gets it out wide quick. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line. Here we go, here we go. 180.
Burrow out of the shotgun. Finds a man right side. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook is wide open.
No luck there. Ran that one right into traffic and went nowhere as a result. It's going to be 3rd down. Now we have a momentary stoppage for an injured Giant as they get somebody out there to tend to him. 3rd and short, it's Burrow. Short pass brought in. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Well, when your opponent fails to act, Brock, you want to capitalize, right? And they are moving like a team ready to provide us with our first points of this game.
Yeah, pretty lackluster start there, Kate, from their opponents. You got a golden opportunity to immediately take control as they convert to stay on the field.
And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. Now the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you got to imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit, and you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Oh, the cookie. I'm hungry. And he'll go down here at the 16. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps this drive moving. Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10.
First and 10. Here we go. 16-yard line.
Here's Chubb up the middle. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Headed out right, and his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete. Defense hasn't really found its backbone yet, but maybe just a little sliver of light between the clouds here as they bring up 3rd down.
Yeah, you're not going to likely keep points off the board, but if you can come through with one more stop, and limit it to a field goal, yeah, that's at least something to build from.
And not much doing. He stopped quickly. All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. This return starts at the 5. They pull out the reverse. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Giants taking the field for their second possession. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well.
On 2, ready?
Giants lining things up. 1st and 10.
11 MT, Tate. 11 MT. Dot.
And off to Chubb to start the drive. There's the intensity we expect in the playoffs. The defense going big play hunting, and they get him behind the line. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play, and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
He finds Neighbors right side. And the defense gets the stop to deny that first down, but still a very good gain. They picked up 12, 3rd and short.
On 1, ready?
Welcome back. We'll begin this second quarter with the Giants in possession.
11.
They'll have an easy 3rd and 1. Chubb going for the marker. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Again, it's Chubb. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. Jalen Walker firing over to take him down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
A risky throw, and they're going to intercept it. Picked off by Andrew Phillips. And the Falcons take over after forcing the first turnover of this ballgame. Oh boy, they cleaned up the fumbling issues from the last drive, and now it's an interception that turns the ball over.
Yeah, and 2 very different tones and tenors on these 2 sides.
All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. He's going to return it from a yard or 2 deep. Shoots another one. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Here come the Giants, ready to take over again on offense. And Brock, they are really struggling to get their feet under them in the first half. They've got to find some resiliency, really stabilize things here in the postseason. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. Has him on the quick hitter. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first. New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38. They run it from the gun with Chubb. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
This one's to Slayton, left side. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. First down now, ball at the 33.
First down.
They run it from the gun with Kamara. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play that just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer, find the leg quicker. The defender maybe a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
And he's tackled with the first down yardage. We'll get a stoppage here. Looks like there's a Giant in some discomfort following that play.
11 mighty.
Burrow now on first down. for a left side cut by Neighbors. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it rewards them with a 1st and goal.
Giants, first down. First down.
Here's Chubb. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
That sure looks like a terrific call after you dial it up, because the execution was awesome by everybody. You get that kind of run on 1st and goal, it sets the table for more success.
Gets it again. And his defense standing tall. They keep him out of the end zone. Only 2 on the carry there, and it's 3rd and goal from the 4.
Brings up 3rd and goal.
Here we go. 180.
Finds him quickly on the RPO. And into the end zone. Touchdown, New York. The Giants make it a 1-score game in the 1st half. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. Kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? But
11 MT. Here we go, here we go.
They begin the drive with Chubb. Escapes the defender. And he's stopped after ripping off an 8-yard chunk. It's 2nd down.
cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. Now, after battling on that run, we see one of their linemen appears to be injured and in need of some attention. 1st and 10 now. Here's Burrow. He's going to loft one deep to the left. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. The Giants moving quickly. They're in the hurry up here.
11.
On 3rd down, here's Burrow. Finds him over the middle. We got the football, Brock, but not the first. That stopped just shy of the marker. 4th down.
A gain of 5 yards.
Just about a yard to the marker, so they're going to take the risk and go for this. Running for it, Kamara. They blow this play up. They're humbled and sent off the field here with a loss of yards and a turnover on downs.
Well, a blitz on 4th down's a gutsy call, but it can work against a pass or a run. Good luck running for the sticks when you got a whole defense crashing you right off.
Somebody is going to the NFC Championship game from this one. Let's find out who as our second half gets underway. Here's Carter on the return. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. The Giants with their offense back out there as Nick Chubb returns to the field. That passing game they went to in the first half, it's going to need to be firing to start this second half too as they chase this lead. Hits him on the out route. And this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
This is taken in by Slayton on the right side. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
Giants, first down.
On 1st down, here's Burrow. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Brings up 2nd down.
Here we go.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. He intercepts the pass. return the interception almost to midfield before the tackle's made.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game without 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes.
All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. Here's Carter on the return. He's got a lane up past the 30. And the tackle saves a touchdown, but they still take over inside the red zone.
You know, Kate, it's fun talking to these elite kick returners over the years and how much they visualize. As they're sitting back there waiting for the kickoff return, they're visualizing, well, a house call. And there was some serious explosiveness from him on that one. He may not have gotten all the way to the house, but he's setting his offense up in the red zone, which is pretty darn good.
11 Thomas. Here we go.
They give inside to Chung. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on second down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Let's get set.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. Fighting for all he can, partner, but this play is not going to get past the line. It's going to be third down.
You call that jet sweep, you're looking for a little bit more than that. But at least it keeps him on schedule and didn't go backwards.
Here.
To the air on third and long. Brought in. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a first and goal.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
He gets him 3, and this brings up second and goal.
I don't mind that call on the early downs. Give that defense something to think about. You got the inside run between the tackles, and whether it's jet sweeps or a little swing pass, or in that case a toss, make sure you threaten to the outside.
Here we go. Wide 80. Stop.
Kamara. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Giants shrinking the lead some in the third. Alvin Kamara, the touchdown. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Now the offense and Burrow come into line, looking to tack on 2 more.
Gun.
And this is going to be caught, so they get the 2, and now trail by only 2. Set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. Fielded at the 7. He's got a lane up past the 30. And he's going to reach that 34-yard line before he stops. The Giants send running back Alvin Kamara trotting back out to the field. They were able to say mission accomplished on their last series, finding that end zone, but the work, well, it starts all over again right now.
And you know this, Kate, from our years together of doing this. I'm a firm believer of call it till they stop it. It doesn't mean you have to innovate right away. Call the same plays until they stop them, because they proved last drive they couldn't.
And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be first and goal.
He just didn't quite have the last bit of burst needed to finish it off. But don't be surprised to see them go his way again soon. Give him a chance to earn that touchdown.
Offense in position now. It's first and goal. Chubb. Can't quite pass that line. He's stuck him at the 3.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on first and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on second down.
11.
Chubb again. And this time the defense rallies to him. He's stopped for a loss. Big moments here in this divisional round game, Brock, as they line up for third and goal. From the gun on third down, it's Burrow. Oh no, they get him yet again! And the Falcons getting back on the final play of the quarter. We're down to 1 quarter to play in this NFC Divisional Round matchup. The Falcons have the ball and the lead. Only 1 quarter from advancing in the postseason. There are costly interceptions, Brock, and then there are interceptions inside the red zone in the second half of a 1-score game.
And if there is ever a time where ball security is paramount, it is right now. They made a great play. Don't get me wrong. They deserve a ton of credit right there. But as a quarterback, you cannot risk a turnover. It's touchdown, it's check down, and throw the ball away. You're literally throwing points away with that pitch.
Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up first and 10. Chubb gets this from the pistol. And that's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up second and 2.
That run may not have gotten you a first. Sure, nice little run to set the table.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on second down. Running behind center with Kamara. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. Gain of 9 yards on the play. And the Giants are going to have the first down. Burrow throwing out of the pistol. He rolls to his right. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be second down.
Those are the kind of decisions you got to make in that spot. And the smart quarterbacks, they seem to do it consistently. When you're in enemy territory, a throwaway is always better than risking a turnover.
Completed over the middle. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And it's good for a New York first down. One play action here. Burrow throwing to the back of the end zone. And he makes the catch, but he will not get the feet down. Oh, Brock, that could have been a highlight reel touchdown. Instead, just an incompletion. Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's second and 10. This is complete to Neighbors. And this one doesn't go far. Falcons going with a dime package here on third down.
Here we go. Third and 8. 180.
Air it out on third. Up by his fullback behind the line. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
180.
Here he goes. Gotta have this on fourth down. Got a man and Neighbors has it. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. All set now. First and 10. There he is again. It's Neighbors. And he's got it inside the 15 before going out. Second and 3 now. On the ground, it's a give to Chubb. Ran into a wall that time. A couple of guys able to hold him right at the line of scrimmage. So third down now.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up third down and 2.
Staying on the ground here with Chubb. Ooh, this one does not have a chance. They were ready for that one, and the effort brings up fourth down. Now we see he's in some pain after making that tackle. Team personnel out now to take a look at him. Down a score. They're going to go for this on fourth down.
Here we go.
Trying the inside, give to Elliott. And he can't get the push they need. The Falcons getting ready for the punt. Ryan Stonehouse will kick it away. And a nice return out of him. They have it a little further up past their own 30. The Giants offense all set to get started. They liked how that drive was going, but the ending, the turnover on downs, yeah, that's something they'll try to rewrite on this series. First down, Burrow to throw. Sideline throw reeled in by Neighbors. And he's out of bounds just past, looks like the 40-yard line. 2nd and 3 now. Burrow out of the shotgun. He puts some air under it deep down the left. Right back to Neighbors, and he's got it. Touchdown, New York. The Giants take a fourth-quarter lead. Malik Neighbors with a touchdown. So that brought an important score here as they move out in front.
This is the time of the game where your legs just get a little bit tired. But that was a determined-looking drive right there. They were not going to be denied, and they're able to score and take the lead.
And he has it inside the end. All set for the kickoff. Slide with the honors. Return starts at the 3. He's brought down to end that run back, and we have reached our 2-minute warning. The Giants and Malik Neighbors set to go to work again. And this pressure has been playing volleyball in this fourth quarter, partner. That touchdown just serves it over their way. Now they need a touchdown to return serve, put it back on the other sideline.
Yeah, I like what you did there. And I'll keep the analogy going. We're in the final set. And it almost feels now like a must-score drive.
And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. Setting up to pass. Now they're caught by his back, Camaro. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. The Giants using their first timeout. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. He'll look to throw it. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. Here's to throw. And it doesn't fall into the breadbasket. Incomplete pass.
Well, that's one you chalked up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Here he is to throw. Buys time, rolling right. He finds Neighbors right side. And they're not going to have to burn a timeout. Smart play here. He gets out of bounds with the first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
He finds Slayton on the slant. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. Timeout comes, and that's going to be the second for New York.
Here we go.
Back to throw. He'll check this one down. Complete to the fullback. And he's brought down after a short game. Again, it's Burrow. He completes it in traffic. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11. The Giants are going to call their final timeout here. Coming to the line for their 9th play of the drive. This is 3rd and 3. Burrow's caught. And he's going to have enough for the first down. Not by much.
I'll be right there.
Sets him up with a 1st and goal. To throw again. It's Burrow. Pocket isn't holding up. They're into the drop it.
Hey, we got to keep scoring. We got to keep scoring.
So the Falcons will fly home with a win on the road. And they pulled off the rare and elusive road win in the postseason, which means their journey stays alive another week as they head to the conference championship, where they're going to get a shot to punch their ticket to the Super Bowl.